Somehow the sheep got out of their pen on the other side of the barn, came through 2 doors, and then the exterior door, and got out. One thing about the UP you don't have to worry about very often is that it's going to be too hot for very long. We definitely live in a cool climate. You know what I really like is vegetables never run away from home.
Maybe.
We got 390 peppers to get in the ground before we can leave. Think we can do it? But the crops that are in here now don't need to be covered anymore. It's all crops that can handle this kind of weather.
Yep.
Well, the weather's really good anyway, so most things can handle it. We're not in a very good mood today. What happened, Jose?
Well, sometimes happen.
No, bad stuff happens. It doesn't mean that it's any less annoying. So this morning at 5 a.m., roughly, we don't know what time, we opened up the door to the barn, the far side of the barn. Somehow the sheep got out of their pen on the other side of the barn, came through 2 doors, and then the exterior door, and got out between 5 and 7. We don't know when.
They are smart.
And we have no clue where they are. We have looked and looked and looked. But you can only spend so much time looking. So we've alerted the neighbors and we're just hoping that they show up. We have a lot of neighbors with sheep, so hopefully someone will come home tonight and they're at home with, you know, hanging out around their sheep pens or something.
Yeah.
But it's obnoxious, nonetheless. So I think we're a little on the grumpy side. We did not probably want to record video today. But we have to get these last couple trees in the ground, which they don't look very healthy either. They've been in the basement way too long. But we're going to get them in anyway. Begrudgingly. All right, so this is these 3 are apricots that we're putting in, and we can't get the skid loader into this area. We could, but it would take us longer to get the skid loader in here than it would to just dig the holes. So we're digging them by hand. Well, he's digging them by hand. So anyway, we got 2 more to go. We got this one in the ground, and we'll try these next 2, one right behind the camera and one over here, and then we have 2 crabapple trees. After that, Jose's got a little plowing to do, and then we're going to do raspberries.
Yeah.
And then we have some other smaller trees that need to go in the ground, but those should go quick. There'll just be a couple of digs with that thing and they'll be ready. So
Yeah, that'll be easy.
yeah, okay.
All right.
Next hole.
Yeah, today is gonna be very hot, almost 80 degrees.
Very hot.
And
but
then
rain tomorrow.
And then for a few days, cold.
Yeah, we're back down into the 50s. Yeah, one thing about the UP you don't have to worry about very often is that it's going to be too hot for very long.
Yeah.
We definitely live in a cool climate. In the summer, I would say 60s, low 70s is the norm. But yeah, it's going to be 50s and 60s the next 10 days or so after today.
Yeah.
Which is not, I mean, for farming, it's kind of a pain in the butt because you need the warmth for some of the crops, but when you're working, it's hard to complain about 50 and 60 degree days.
I take 40.
Jose likes it even cooler, so. All right, now we have 2 Whitney crabapple trees to put in the ground. I don't know what we're doing with them yet though, so we'll figure it out. All right, so we are putting the 2 crab apples out here. Our apple orchard is right on the other side of this fence, and we're really trying to create space for wildlife outside of the main farm area. So this is kind of our low swampy area down in here. The ducks love it down in here. There's water in there seasonally. And so we're just gonna plant one here and one right there. And then we have some other trees that I bought that I might try to disperse a little bit in here. It's real sunny until about 2 or 3 o'clock, and then it's shaded by these bigger trees. So I think it'll work out nice for some things. Yeah. All right, let's do this. So still no sign of the ram lambs, which is not helpful. Jose's currently out looking again. So I'm gonna get started on the raspberries, just so the day doesn't get away from us too much. Hopefully we find them. We've posted on the local Facebook. We've checked with our neighbors. Frustrating, very frustrating. No sign of them. All right. So I'm gonna get started on the raspberries. What I'm gonna do first is start putting in the holes with the post hole digger. Here we already have 2 100-foot rows of raspberries right here. And so we're gonna put in another 2 about 75-foot rows. We've got this tree in the way, so it's gonna shorten it a little bit. We're gonna put them in, usually we plant 2 feet on center. And because we have a little less space, we're gonna go with 1.5 feet on center.
$4.51.
Raspberries are in the ground. We still have a lot of work to get done tonight. We're trying because we're supposed to get an all-day rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we want to get a bunch of this stuff in the ground because it just helps us out a lot to really water it in and make sure it gets watered. Now we want to do broccoli and cabbages and kohlrabis. So if we can get those done this afternoon, then they get rained on all day tomorrow and it'll be helpful. So tomorrow's project though will be the peppers, because we can work inside of the one hoop house and get almost all, well, we should be able to get all the peppers done because those beds are done. I might just harvest a little more lettuce for market. But yeah, it's going to be a nice day to work in there, I think. So yeah, we're going to try and get those done just so the rain, it benefits us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay.
Oh, no sheep yet.
Oh yeah, we still can't find the sheep. Everyone's alerted though, so hopefully they turn up.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because they will not last the coyotes and wolves overnight, I don't think. I'm hoping someone comes home from work tonight and finds them in their yard.
Eating the garden?
God, I hope not. That would be brutal. All right, so we found the sheep. We love this community. We just put a post on Facebook and everybody sees it and shares it. It's so nice. So one of our neighbors on their way home from work spotted them, corralled them, and her husband, Chris, came over and let us know they were right on the corner, and we went and rounded them up.
Yeah! Alright, I know you want this, huh? Give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, I'm going to secure this tonight.
Yeah. Now we're going to be a little more careful.
Yeah, because when they push this, it's easy to...
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I really like is vegetables never run away from home.
Maybe.
I've never had any of my vegetables run away from home. All right, back to planting. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it's very rainy today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today we are in the our largest hoop house, which is a 16 by 100, because we're planting peppers. Because we don't want to be working outside today. So we're in here. So Jose's got the beds cleared and power harrowed.
Yep.
Now he's putting the water lines in, and then he's just going to come through with the post hole digger. And for the peppers, you don't need to dig a very deep hole because you don't bury them deep like the tomatoes. So this is actually pretty easy to go along and just get the holes dug for the peppers. I already brought in most of the peppers for the first row. Last year we did 2 full rows. This year we're going to up it to 3. Peppers are one of my all-time favorite things to grow. And so we're doing a mix of semi-spices and mostly sweets. In the greenhouse we'll put in the extra spices.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we got a long day in front of us.
Hopefully not. Let's see.
We are now putting the peppers in the ground. Jose's been digging the holes.
Yep.
I was inside getting some other things done that needed to be done. But now I'm going to get the peppers done because we want to go out with some friends tonight.
Oh yeah.
We got 390 peppers to get in the ground before we can leave. Think we can do it? Good morning.
Good morning.
Today is looking like it's going to be another mostly rainy day.
Yeah.
And the ground, we got so much rain yesterday, ground's too wet to work. We had planned on getting some beds ready today, but it's not going to happen. So I think the project we're going to start with today is we want to get this plastic off of this hoop house, because we are going to move this hoop house over here to these next 4 beds. But the crops that are in here now don't need to be covered anymore. It's all crops that can handle this kind of weather.
Yep.
Well, the weather's really good anyway, so most things can handle it. But then this hoop house over here is going to have our our next planting of summer squash, our next planting of cucumbers, and then our eggplant.
Wow.
And our the last thing is okra and artichokes are going to go in there. So we're going to get this moved. I don't know if we'll get the plastic on the second one today, only because it's probably going to get windy. We're just going to quick this morning take this plastic off and get all the hoops moved. So it'll be a little bit of a project, but I think we got it today.
Yeah.
And I see the mosquitoes are out. They clearly want to help. Maybe they'll help pick up and move the plastic. Yeah. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
So first thing, we're just going to take the wiggle wire off the ends.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to be helpful? Yeah, today at 11 o'clock we're getting interviewed by somebody from the Marquette Monthly.
8 minutes.
In 8 minutes, so that'll be busy for a few minutes. So if everybody notices, we're growing a bucket of grass right here.
It's really good.
It looks really nice. It's, I think Jose put a bunch of weeds in there, and now it's growing. Fantastic. All right.
All right, we are back.
Yeah, we just did a little interview with Marquette Monthly. They just were here checking out the property and interviewing us, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So we didn't get this done. That's how it works on the farm. We work in between other distractions.
Yeah. Usually Wednesday is super busy, eh?
Yeah, it's Thursday though.
But Thursday. No, I know, but Wednesday when people come in.
Oh yeah, Wednesdays are really busy. And yesterday was super busy. We had put on our local Facebook page that the farm store was open. We had a lot of people running around.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. All right, you ready to take this plastic off? So first thing we're going to do is get the ropes unhooked from both sides, and then we'll just lay the plastic down on one side.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easier just to let Jose do what he's doing than to try to help get in his way. He's very efficient. I hate not helping though. So the plastic coming off is the most time sensitive thing, just because we have to do it at a time when it's not very windy. And when we put it back up, again, not very windy. Now we can take a little bit of time, pull this center purlin down, and then get, you want to move it over there? Okay, I'll come over there. It's raining pretty good outside, so brought the camera in so it doesn't get all wet. We're still working over there though. Almost done. We had to get the plates removed so we could put the hooks back on. And that's been a pain in the butt, but we're almost done. I got all but the last plate lifted off of the ground here, so I'm gonna get this one done, and then we're replacing all the carabiners that were on there with the hooks from Farmer's Friend, which are much easier to use. And so once we do that, we're ready to move these over. We just need to put the center purlin back on, and then if it stays like it is right now, we can probably do the plastic, which would be ideal if that could all get done today. If not, we'll figure it out tomorrow. We do have a lot of projects to work on today, so it wouldn't hurt us if we had needed to do other things. It's been a very strange day today. Rain, no rain, rain, no rain.
Off,
Off, on. Someone's out there controlling the switch.
Somebody's born, huh?
Yeah. All right, so we are about to put the plastic on. This went way better than we thought.
Yep.
I think if we had it more, we're doing it more often, it would go really quick. So anyway, we're going to try to pull the plastic. There is a little bit of a breeze on and off, but nothing that I think will affect what we're doing.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
So, all right, here we go. Not bad for a day's work. Okay, well, it's not quite a day yet, but I'm talking to the camera. Yeah, looks good. So now we just have to throw the rope real quick and tie her down, and we're good. Are you gonna put the? You want to put the wiggle wire on first?
Yeah.